Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. There's that uncomfortable chair again. Can I help you, sir? I was told to meet a friend here.
Do your
What was that? Do my what? I couldn't quite catch what you were saying with my mace in your face. Oh, this is the old standing stone. It's a little bigger.
I'm glad you're here.
What's the significance of this place?
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey.
Hey now, wait a minute. That should be better. Okay. What kind of an edge?
If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way.
Oh. Tell me about the Nightingales.
Gallus, Mercer Frey and I were once members of what's known as the Nightingale Trinity. The Trinity disbanded 25 years ago when Mercer Frey betrayed us by slaying Gallus and dumping his body in the ruins of Snowvale Sanctum.
Were they a part of the Thieves Guild?
Indirectly. The Trinity is usually selected from the ranks of the Guild, although its existence is a closely guarded secret.
What is their purpose?
The Nightingales protect the Temple of Nocturnal, a place known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Who is Nocturnal?
She's the mistress of night and darkness, and the patron of every thief in Tamriel.
I never met a thief that worshipped anything.
Nocturnal isn't one for worship and reverence. There are no priests and no sermons, no services, and no alms. She influences our luck, and in return, demands payment.
Sounds like a guild
You're
contract.
closer to understanding than you realise. The only difference is she doesn't demand payment in the traditional sense, and sometimes the cost can be quite high. Whether you know it or not, Nocturnal dictates how well we perform as rogues.
I have my skill, not powers or magic.
Again, you have to think differently. Haven't you ever noticed how our luck behaves? Like a novice picking an impossible lock, or a blind man suddenly turning to face you as you reach for his pocket. It's through these subtle means that Nocturnal influences us.
Sounds like she just likes us to suffer.
Nocturnal's whim is the greatest mystery to everyone. There have been volumes written on the subject. Does she exact payment when we die? When we suffer, does she revel in our misery? No one knows. The return certainly seems worth the risk, though.
I suppose she's amongst the more neutral Daedra most of the time. What happened to capturing Mercer alive?
From the moment you were struck with my poisoned arrow at Snowvale Sanctum, my path changed its course. Perhaps I couldn't bring Mercer back alive, but together we were able to clear my name and to put Gallus's memory to rest. I'd always intended Mercer's fate to ultimately be decided by the Guild, and it seems they've spoken.
Am I to become a
It's
Nightingale?
my hope that you will, yes. This way, please.
Oh, okay. I didn't even have to exit the conversation. Brynjolf, your thoughts? Okay. Well, all the ceremony with a hidden mountain passageway and it's just a chunky wooden door?
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the Guild on purpose. It helped avert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business.
Okay, is the monologuing going to continue, or... I guess it's not monologuing, the dialogue.
This is Nightingale
Why is it called
Hall.
dialogue and not bylaw?
You're
I
the
guess 'cause
first of the uninitiated
multiple
to
people
set
can
foot
be involved.
inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
Do I have to, though? I like my dwarven stuff. Is it gonna, like, instantly be put on me? Oh, I gotta equip it. Fine. I mean, it does look cool. It certainly does look cool.
You appear ready for the oath.
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
Shut up and put on the clothes. Oh, I had the middle one. You know, Brynjolf, I think she wears it better than we do. This is definitely a slimmer person's
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
outfit. If he says...
Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose.
Becoming an
If it
eternal
means the end of
servant
Mercer Frey,
after
we
you
can
die,
count
I
on the
think
end.
that's a bit of thing.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
Yeah.
Good. After
My
I open
soul's
the gate,
different. I don't
please
have to be
stand in
bound
the
by
western
Daedric
circle.
rules for whatever
This is
reason.
enough to make your head spin, eh?
Shut up.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
Just open the chain,
Time's
please.
wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
At least you didn't say my
We'll
head
speak
spin.
when the oath is complete.
Alright, stand on the pedestal. This is a big shield. I don't really ever pay attention to it, but it is a large shield. Oh, I guess we'll do this third person.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are
They did a pretty good
acceptable.
job of matching
You
her
may
voice in
proceed.
online. Of all the Daedric princes,
Lady Nocturnal.
hers is probably the closest.
We accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same.
Hey, how come I don't get a cool pillar of light?
And in the future,
Oh, I guess
I'd
I do, it's just
suggest
hard
you
to see.
refrain from disappointing me again.
Okay. Don't say head spin.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime.
He's done more?
Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre. The skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal and, in essence, caused our luck to run dry.
So the key unlocks any door?
Well, yes. But the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, the potential becomes limitless.
Metaphysical, huh? Sounds like no one should possess
Good.
it.
Then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade.
First time I ever set out to return something.
Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner.
Let's go.
Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild.
Why tell this to me?
Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the Guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves' Guild.
What about you?
I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best, but it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it.
I don't know what to say.
Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now.
I accept.
Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead.
Then let's get to it.
I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlia and I will meet you
I
there.
think I've been there.
Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember.
I guess we're Nightingales now.
Aye. And some of what Carlia said is starting to make sense. Mercer may have damaged our reputation and raided our coffers, but this goes well beyond even his twisted form of larceny. Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us.
That is what happened. Do you think we stand a chance against Mercer?
If you would have asked me that yesterday, I'd have said no, but now I think our chances have improved. Look, call me crazy if you like, but I trust Carlia. I don't think she'd lead us down a suicidal path. Besides, I'd rather die with some of Mercer's blood on my blade than spend the rest of my life regretting that I ran the other way.
Okay.
Until next we meet, lad.
I thought there was a part where, like, there's a puzzle where there's, like, shifting light stuff. Oh, that might be later. Okay. There is more to this. The thing that's weird is that, okay, the skeleton key is supposed to be here, apparently. It's the housing for it. But throughout the history of Elder Scrolls, it shows up in a lot of different places. Because doesn't the thing itself move whenever it feels like it? Or whenever Nocturnal feels like it? Like, it'll just shift hands. Through some of that weird uncanny luck. Okay. I guess we'll hit the Raldbathar and walk over. Oh, do I have to keep this armor on? I'd like to have my good armor back. Although Nightingale is some of the best armor in the game. And the bow you get is pretty good too. Actually, it might be... I think it's the best bow you can have. Outside of circumstantial stuff. I didn't get the bow yet, did I? I have... No, I have just the sword. I still have this thing. I gotta put some of this junk away.
That's close enough.
Okay, someone was having a chat up there. Don't mind me just running down the mountain. Is that fellow hostile to me? Really? He saw me from all the way over there? Hold on, fella. I'm coming down. You can start... Oh, there's a lot of you here, actually.
Time to end this little game. Come on! Come on!
Alright, good fight. Good fight. Good fight.
You're a fool to fight me.
Why did that happen?
Been you alive? Oh! Skyrim belongs to the Nords!
Why did that guy go flying before? That was weird.
You're a fool to fight me. I'll shatter your bones like glass.
What the hell is that? Wait. Is that a thing? I've never done that before. Is it like a shield charge? No. 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 Oh!
While
That's
you can.
awesome. Did he die? Oh, he did die. Hold on. I want to do that again. I've never done that. I did... Again, I never usually play... Usually in Skyrim I play stealthy characters. I've never really messed around with a heavy lad with a shield before. Where is this guy? Are you above? Oh, you annoying guy.
I'll fight.
How do I even get up to him? It's really awesome. That's a cool ability. How the hell do I get up there? Do I really gotta go like... Oh, over there. Duh. How does that look in third person? It almost looks like it doesn't... I don't really speed up that much. Good job. Let's try that again. I'm definitely gonna shove this little man off the edge here. Where'd he go?
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Is it you gotta do... I guess you gotta... Ah, that's how it works. I think he died. So you gotta at the very last second go... Wow. That's cool. Oh, if I had known, I'd be doing that a lot more. What a dumb, fun ability. What a good time to learn about it, too. I just always took that skill and never really knew what a shield charge was, I guess. Definitely gonna have to put that to... There's another... hey, they're all dead. Did you guys do that? There is a lot of blood here. How do I progress? Ah, this way. Ooh, I like this big pool. It reminds me of the one you can have in in Stone Eagle Airy. Except that one has a little water flow to it too. It's nicer. So it's at the last second of contact you go, oh, well here. Huh. You really gotta like... Okay, so it doesn't really work on spheres because I guess they can't be knocked down. It has to be an enemy that ragdolls. You think I care about some fire? Ow, it hurts. Oh, ow. Fire, bad. Get out of here. I going through here? Well, let's see. Maybe I can ragdoll. No? I guess it just kind of sends them into a hobble motion if they can't get knocked down. It makes sense. That's cool. I really do wish I'd known about that. Oh, it does work on them. So I guess it has to be a certain amount of distance before it'll go off. Is there another one down there? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Goodbye! That's really, really fun. Oh, I'm definitely going to abuse that a lot. Oh, what an annoying... So it's a one-way master gate? That's useless. Alright, well, I guess we'll go into wherever this goes. The Grand Cavern. Oh, I think this is where we have our big fight, isn't it? Maybe? Maybe not yet. Either way, that's it for this episode, so thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.